For the third time this month, Diepkloof residents have taken to the streets to demand improved service delivery there. 3 people were arrested yesterday after clashes with police. Now, the SAPS resorted to tear gas and rubber bullets to disperse the protesters. Heidi Giokos is monitoring the situation in Diepkloof for us, and she joins us now live from the area. Heidi, what's the update there now? I understand that protests did continue until around 2 a.m. this morning. What's the situation like right now?
Yes, very calm, Maseko. We've seen no protest action here in Diepkloof, Soweto today. We do know that there was some sort of action in the early hours of this morning, but police being on standby quickly dispersed the crowd. We do know that there is a meeting currently underway with some officials and community leaders to try and find a solution to what is going on here. We do know that the MMC for Public Safety was also here to try and engage with the community, but also just to walk around. I think that was important for the MMC to actually see for himself that there are no pollution facilities, there is no proper water and sanitation. The houses here are basically falling apart and are being kept up by a few bricks or so, and the MMC has vowed to bring this to the urgent attention of the Mayor of the City of Johannesburg. Let's listen to what he had to say to us earlier.
I believe that we have to be talking to our communities. We can't be, as leaders and politicians, we're sitting in some aircon conditions. We must come and check what is happening so that we can avert any situation where people are getting shot or they are getting killed on the protest. It was very bad. I went around to find that there are very old houses that were built 3-4 decades ago, and some of them are really in a verge of actually collapsing. Some of them, they've been supported with some, markup plan, and it's very bad. There's no electricity. It's very shocking. Since 1992 up until now, this area is a forgotten area. It's very painful and it's very sad. And also, what is so surprising, that there's a pit toilet. There's a pit toilet here in this area.
At least this time, politicians are not doing the blame game, Heidi, in terms of who took over from who, in terms of the Johannesburg municipality.
Yes, exactly. And I think that is important, that nobody should be pointing fingers and just actually deal with the problem here, because this community has indicated that they will continue if their demands are not met. And they will continue if they do not have any sort of intervention from government officials. So it is imperative for either the mayor or the MMC to pass this report on that he says he's going to compile to the various government officials, especially the MMC for housing or even the MEC for housing, as there is a serious housing issue here. So it seems as though this issue is going to be dealt with. Well, that's according to the MMC. He says he doesn't just want to make promises, he wants actual action to take place here. And I asked him whether or not there's going to be a time frame for any of this, and he says he cannot give a time frame for now, but he says he will urgently intervene, and he hopes that in the next coming days something will be done. I mentioned this yesterday as well. It's going to take a while to sort out all the issues here. He spoke about the fact that because of the fact that this area doesn't have electricity, they have to connect illegally. So to get all of this sorted out might take some time, but the community will obviously want to see some sort of action before they decide to suspend all protest action indefinitely.
All right, Heidi Giokos live for us in Diepkloof in Soweto, right in front of those hostels. Let's leave it there for now. I find it quite interesting what the MMC told Heidi. He actually emphasized on the word plead with the mayor to come to the community in a day or two. We all know that the mayor hasn't really been wanting to come to the media. I saw him at some point speaking to some media houses from his office, but it took us quite a while to get him there. Hopefully he'll recognize that the people of Diepkloof need to speak to him. And once he's there, the media will definitely ask him the questions. So you best believe that eNCA will do that.